All right, so this match review is coming to us from Unrealkiller, who is the infamously dubbed themselves the worst Billy player. Has a few match reviews on the channel already. This is the homie that revs a little too early, uses Starstruck, and I tell him to stop using Starstruck. That is the homie we were talking about here. I'm interested to see if they have actually taken the takeaways that I have actually instructed them to do and actually done anything with them, because they seem to be repeating a lot of the same Billy mistakes that I had pointed out earlier and continuing to make them. So I'm eager to see if they actually improve this time around. They do have 3.6 hours, so they are no spring chicken, or 3.6k hours, make that clear. No spring chicken, definitely a very, very seasoned DBD player. So, yeah. When I use add-ons ever, that's fine. A lot of killers, you kind of don't need to. A lot of killers, you don't even need add-ons. And honestly, you get a more intimate understanding of their base kit if you don't use add-ons. So that's honestly fine. But yeah, let's see if they actually took my hints, took my advice, or if they kind of continue on the same path like they did last time. The game, not a very, very Billy-sided map. Obviously, one of the things that Billy struggles with a lot is just pre-dropping, and there's tons and tons and tons and tons of pallets to pre-drop here. So yeah, this might be rough. Once again, homie, do not send me another match review in until you stop using Starstruck. Do not send me another match review until Starstruck comes off your build. I have not seen you get value out of this in 3 whole match reviews, and this is the 4th match review you've sent in, and you still have Starstruck on. Take it off. Do not send me another one in until you put something else there. I'm putting my foot down. Putting my foot down. That was good. That was good. I mean, it was just like like you said, you're used to double, and now you're going down to green, so you're going to be a little awkward with the timing, which is fine. In a situation like that, just like a small piece of advice, low pro is kind of like a shock. It's kind of like a surprise when it hits. It's kind of like bamboozle. Like, you know, if you reveal it too early, you give the survivors a lot of like ample opportunity to react to it. So that situation, maybe just kick the pallet. It's kind of a personal choice thing on how early you want the survivors to know that you have low pro and be able to react to it. Yeah, that's kind of like your choice there. Is maybe if you want to hide low pro a little bit longer, maybe not use it there because you could have just kicked it. Yeah, you're gonna have a little bit of struggle getting used to green by itself as opposed to green and yellow. It's a very different play style, very different speed. Very different speed, so it's gonna be weird. Yeah, it's like I would argue that's not even you like missing your feathering. It's just like you probably had a lot more wiggle room with yellow and green and yellow engravings because the charge time's longer, so you probably have the muscle memory of both. Whereas green goes off quicker, you know, green alone goes off quicker, so I wouldn't blame yourself for that. Doing viewer gameplays, yep. Every Monday we do match reviews at the end of stream, so that's what we do. Yeah, I would not blame yourself for that. Ooh, that was good. That was good. That was good. You almost got her. You almost got her. That was, especially if you're still new to green, that was pretty good. I see what you're going for. The practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Over next time, here's the thing. There's a link if you ever want to submit your own. Okay. Ooh, good. You should get him here. There you go. There you go. We'll say this should be a hit. Good awareness to know that a gen was being worked on near you, instead of just overcommitting to the chase. A lot of killers would do the same thing in that situation. I don't know why she's, Ooh! That was that, like, that, what you're doing is you're getting used to a completely new way to play Billy, which, honestly, this is the best way to play Billy, is green and low pro. Green and yellow is mostly for fun, so you're gonna have some adjustment just in terms of like your muscle memory, and the fact that you're already like getting this close to hitting things when you've just switched over is a good thing. It is a good thing that you're already seemingly pretty comfortable with this, and it's just going to take a little bit more training of that muscle memory, and it looks like you're going to be fine. Yeah, I was about to say she was. My God, in four match reviews, you finally got somebody to get hit with Starstruck. 4 matches. It took you 4 match reviews for Starstruck to get value. You've been submitting match reviews for months, and I finally saw Starstruck value in one of your matches. You see how little value you get out of this perk. Anyways. My point is made. How do you miss up a flashlight save in 2023? And you mothed into here. You mothed into it. You weren't looking up. I knew you weren't looking up. You mothed back into that. He messed that up, and he was still trying, and you mothed into it. That's what happened. Always look straight up. Always look straight up. What's he doing? Yeah, you should, yeah. You know what you do. That should have been an easy down. I wouldn't have sent that there. Yeah, if we want to like curve this box, that's fine, but I wouldn't have just sent it between those. Yeah, like that. I would have played the box. And not like whatever that in-between shot was. Starstruck value? I know, he finally gets Starstruck value and then get the hook off it. That's why I've been telling him to take it off. But he's just like stubborn and doesn't want to do it. Even though it doesn't really give him a lot of value. The argument that they gave last time that I told them to take it off and they didn't was that it scares the survivors. It scares them. And there's like no way to really measure that or even like you know, prove that that's even happening. So it's just like a weird placebo effect, I believe. I really think they should just drop the perk and they're just being stubborn and not doing it. It's like me telling them not to over and over and over and over again. I'm not saying I'm the end all be all of like knowledge in the game or anything like that. In this situation, you should go for the person on the gen who's who's literally within lunge distance, who's injured, and not David. Yeah, pretty good curve, but like you had a really easy hit on somebody actively on a gen, and now the gen's done. See, if you would just hit her and then done that, that gen wouldn't be procced right now, but it is. So you should have hit her. Yeah, you shouldn't even be in this situation. She was greeting a gen in front of you within lunge distance. She should be down slugged, and now you should have 2 people down. But now you have David down and not her and a gen completed because you didn't swing at her right there. Oh. That's funny. That's goofy. I don't know why she greeted that heal. She should have stepped forward and like... Yeah, she should have stepped... Oh my god. What is happening? What is this game right now? My god, this game is just... I don't know why they're grouping up like this. I do not know why they're grouping up like this. This is not great for them. Yeah, there's a lot... The power of low pro, baby. Oh, low pro is an amazing add-on. Well, if you want more... Like... I always tell people that if you want to have fun on Billy, learn double engravings, but if you want results, do green and low pro. Because low pro is just really, really good. It takes that whole like pre-dropping thing that's really frustrating about playing the character and just shuts it down. See, case in point. She pre-dropped like, haha, stupid Billy, you can't do anything. You just go through, you just hit him. You know? It just kind of like, it doesn't fully do away with his weakness because obviously it's only a 1 health state, but it kind of like partially deals with his most important kryptonite, which is pre-dropping. Good night, Ghost Rider, appreciate you. We're still friends. I look after that shit already left. That happens to me sometimes. I'll be like, I'm gonna loop with you, and they're just W-king away. But it's good to keep on people you've already hooked. Because you're at 3 gens, means the match is kind of like in its mid-game right now. You gotta start planning who you want to be dead. No, that's fine. Zoning's okay. Even if they didn't have dead hard, zoning's fine. Look straight up. You don't look straight. Why are you looking? I mean, I look down sometimes, but it's safer to look straight up. It's always safer to look straight up, so do that in the future. They're hooking with you right there, too. I would definitely go punish them for that. Well, you actually saw red scratch marks at the other stairwell, so you know exactly where they're going. Yeah, there's red scratch marks over here, so you know they're coming right up here after where they unhook. I guess you don't see that, though. Yep, and that's exactly where they were. This is the first time I've seen you. This is the first time that wouldn't have hit anyway. This is the first time I've seen you rev your chainsaw super, super, super early for like no reason. That was a problem you've had in all your match reviews. This is the first time I've seen it so far. So good job on, you know, barely doing that. Good job on improving on that. But that you're in a similar situation here where that 180 flick wouldn't have worked because you were revving your chainsaw so early that, yeah, just got out of the way. That was almost it. That was almost it. Yeah, that would have hit. You can say that, like, that would have hit with doubles, but also you wouldn't be able to rev that fast with doubles either. So it's kind of like a give and take, right? Like, yes, if you had the speed of doubles, that would have hit, but also you wouldn't have even been positionally where you were because you'd be charging for longer. So, kind of give and take there. I should just run into you because you're not paying attention. Punish him for this. Yeah, punish him. No, not the David. You already have tap. No, you should have went for tap there. Because tap's still going to be in position for the... Never mind, he's just dumb. Never mind. Tap does not have a brain. Never mind. It's like you can win the game off this right now. If nobody has Unbreakable and you M1 her right here, you do win the match. Some commentary? What do you mean? Oh, you mean at the top? Oh, like, I know exactly what you're talking about. Man, I haven't actually watched Adult Swim in a long time, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, just the messages at the top and stuff. Yeah, I see you. Oh, they brought you here. Ah. There you go. Once again, you're revving way too early here. But like I said, well, she should, yeah, exactly what you said. She should know you have low pro at this point, so there's no reason she should have done that. She's just stupid. That was not you playing well, that was her playing bad. You shouldn't have revved that early. But, you get away with that because she's dumb. Reviewing their own match review, yeah. In that case, I would just kick it. I wouldn't even rev the chainsaw. That was a good attempt. Yeah. It was a good attempt. I respect it. Yeah, you're in a situation where somebody dead at 3 gens, so it doesn't really matter. You're kind of in a good situation no matter what at this point. Unless you just literally only throw. That would have hit me. That would have hit me. That would have hit me. I understand why you went for that, because that definitely would have hit me if I was playing Survivor. You're repping from really far away again. Luckily she ends up dead-ending herself. But like, the reason you're doing really, really well in this match early on is because you weren't doing that. Because that's a bad habit you have in general, is you rev way, way, way too early. And your chases have progressively started to get longer and longer the more you started revving early again. So it is something you measure to be improved at, but like, I can still see a little bit of it. Hey, there you go. He did the thing. He did the thing. Not really helpful on an indoor map, especially when as small as the game, but yeah. Hey, he did it. Nah, you gotta go wider. You gotta go wider on that. And also, you don't really have the speed to do that. This tile's a little too long to do a 180. At least with green only. Unless the tap's stupid, it just stands there. If he keeps his momentum, though. Okay, after this anime arc, yeah, I would be that, like, he actually solidly gets Starstruck value, like, Starstruck down into a hook that one's in the game or something. I see what happened there. You were trying to, like, flick it, but you just ended up hitting the wall instead. That's good. That's something I don't have experience in, by the way. I don't do the low pro flick stuff, so I know generally how it works, but I've never done it, so I can't help you with that. Hey, Ash. How's it going, homie? It's good to see you. Hope your night's going well. You got this. You're giving me a lot of time to do the gens, though. You are practicing, which is fine. If there's any time to practice, it's like in a situation like this where we have people dead. Am I not against? I'm okay. I'm living. We're doing match reviews right now. We're doing a Billy match. We got one more match to review after this. Trying to help homies improve with the game. Yeah, it's just the server is being crappy. I would not pay attention to the ping. The server's been awful since the event update, so just sucks, but that's how it is. Here it comes, yeah, the fabled Starstruck value. Starstruck, I believe. Yep. It'd be funny if you're Starstruck in the and you just went for the chainsaw instead. There you go. Alright, so, yeah, in terms of this, you have improved on a lot of things that I told you in the previous match reviews that you had been ignoring. That mostly being you revving too early. You did start kind of doing it at the end, which I do harp on, but one of the things you did improve on that I asked you to is that you were revving too early, which was giving survivors too much of an idea of like what you were trying to do, which helped them like avoid you easier. And if you noticed, a lot of your chases were really clean this match because you were revving only when you needed to and not like super early. And you noticed your chases started getting longer later in the game when you started revving super early again because you're giving them too much idea of like where to go and what to do. So keep that in mind. That's something you're improving on that I did notice notable improvement on. So keep on that. Number one thing in terms of a takeaway, please do not send me another match review with you using Starstruck. You finally got a down with it today, and you just moth into a flashlight save immediately after it. You have been sending me match reviews for months, and this is the first time I have seen you get any sort of value out of Starstruck at all. And even then, you just kind of like, it didn't even result in a hook. So like, this perk is doing nothing for you. Please take it off. This is the last time I'm asking. I'm putting my foot down. I'm putting my foot down. Putting my foot down. I'm done asking. We are done asking. We are done asking. Do not send me another match review with Starstruck in it. This perk does nothing for you, and I've been asking you to take it off every single video you have sent in, and you refuse to take it off. This perk is not helping you. It's not contributing to your victory. This idea that it's scaring the survivors is something that it's completely just a placebo effect that you can't even prove. Don't do that. If you really want something like that as a similar effect, look at the Singularities perks that just came out. He has plenty of stuff that's like good for that. So like, don't be out here like, oh well, Starstruck's making them scared. Like, actually go out and get a perk that does that. Not Starstruck. Okay? Make that clear. Because like I'm tired of having this conversation about Starstruck because I'm here like a broken record every single one of these match reviews. Please take off the Starstruck. It's not doing anything for you. It's not doing anything for you. Please take it off. Try for a Devour Hail Mary. I mean, just any perk that you would actually get value out of in this slot besides that. Any perk you would get value out of in this slot besides that, because like, you're not getting value. You're not getting value out of your Starstruck, so please stop putting it here. Please stop putting it here. I'm tired of seeing it. It's upsetting me. It's making me sad. Besides that, your build's actually pretty fine. Your build's actually pretty close to what I run, except I run like barbecue where Starstruck is, and then like something else instead of Shadowborn. But I also do low pro and green. Second thing on in terms of a takeaway is honestly, like, you seem pretty comfortable already with green low pro, and if you want more consistent results, this is the best add-on combo for Billy. Is low pro green engravings if you want consistent results. You already seem pretty comfortable with it, so honestly my advice would be to stick with it. Like, I like to chill with Billy, so like I'll do green and low pro when I'm wanting to win, but most of the time I'm like, oh, I'll do green and Toon Carburetor, or I'll do doubles. But like, if you want more consistent results, you want to win more often, this is the add-on combo for you. So I would start stacking up on these and use these more often, especially since you seem to take to it pretty quickly. Like, the adjustment period for you seemed to be pretty short, and you're already getting pretty comfortable with it. So I would stick to those two if you want better results. Yeah, other than that, you are much more improved. You actually listen to a lot of the advice that I've been giving you the past couple match reviews, and I'm happy to see that. So, woohoo! Good job.